everyone, and welcome back again to the channel. You guys are probably pretty excited for this episode of Clash of Clans, my first episode on the channel, because it's been highly requested by a few of you, so I decided to upload it. So jumping right in, we do start off with the tutorial, obviously, because that's what you always start off with in every game. I should have just, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just waited for things to be built, but we just started with 500 gems, so I mean, I don't really want to wait, you know. And I'm sure you guys don't want to wait either, so we're just gonna hop right into it. So I did actually used to play this game because I used to have an account on it, and when I actually first hopped in this game, you know, when I hopped in this game a couple days ago, I think I recorded this a couple days ago, but when I hopped in, it wanted me to actually play on my old account, and I just kind of reset it and made sure I played on this account, so everything's kind of just brand new. I wasn't paying attention to when I was actually playing this game. I wasn't really paying attention to the first couple parts because it was the tutorial, obviously. Because now that I'm seeing it again, there's a few things I didn't even realize, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just kind of cool to notice. But I do not have in-game sound, which I do apologize for. It's kind of, I'm trying to figure out how to kind of incorporate it. But let me know if you guys would like in-game sound. I just hit the mic. Hopefully you guys don't hear that. But let me know how much more you guys would actually like it if there was in-game sound. That's something I wanted to kind of incorporate, but I was trying to figure out how to, and if I just recorded it off my phone, if I recorded the audio off my phone, then I didn't think that would be sound too good, so I wanted to do it this way, like I usually do it. But I could try, if you guys want me to, I could try a video recording my audio and stuff through my phone, so that way we actually have game audio, which I can try for next episode. If you guys would like that, just let me know, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. So I believe we're still in the tutorial. I think we are. I'm not really sure, but this is gonna be a bit of a longer episode, not that much longer than usual episodes, because usual episodes are probably 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, I don't know, but this one's gonna be a little longer than normal. I keep getting dumb notifications from that app, and it's really annoying, which I really need to actually delete that app because it's really annoying. So I'm not really sure how many times that actually popped up throughout this gameplay, which I hope it's not very much because that was annoying. But the only thing I'm worried about now, though, is how far I can go without my phone lagging. Which I'm hoping it's pretty far, because it's just is this considered? I never really knew what an RPG was. I never really researched it or anything. So I was about to call this an RPG, but I don't know, because I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna add in music in the background of this video, obviously, so you guys just don't have to listen to me talk. Because I feel if I was just talking, if there's not in-game sound, then there should at least be music to make up for it. But we're just building normal things right now. I think we're still in the tutorial phase. Just building a few cannons, building a few resources, stuff like that. I can record this live, which would be really fun. Well, not live stream, obviously, because my live streaming doesn't work on my computer, so I don't even know how I do it on my phone. This game, actually, I used to love this game. I did. I just never really got into it that much, but now that you guys want to see it, I'm starting to get into it a little bit more, which is good, because I want to actually be able to enjoy the games that I upload. Or else, it wouldn't be that fun to upload them, So I obviously want to be able to enjoy that. So we're still just building, like, starting defense towers and stuff, because in this tutorial they have you build like another building like area, or not another building area, but another builder. They have you build one of those. They have you build some resources. They have you build some cannons, some towers. I believe I only have one tower and one cannon, and that's because the tower has much farther range. I'm pretty sure, because I think the tower is much more powerful than the cannon. I'm not really sure. The only thing I know is that the tower has more range. I'm fairly sure. I don't know if it does more damage than the cannon does, but what here is all I was doing was just placing all the walls that I possibly could. So I didn't really care about the placement, because I was going to focus on the kind of building out my first base aspect a little later, which I actually do in this episode too. Later this episode, I actually build up kind of my starting base a bit, and you guys will notice as we go on, we will cut around a bit, and that is because I kind of recorded this in segments, because I would upgrade my tower and then I would have to wait 15-20 minutes and then come back and then upgrade my tower again. So I kind of did that in segments instead of just doing it all at once. So I hope that's fine. I felt like that was the best kind of way to do it, instead of just, because if I got on every 15-20 minutes and recorded, they would be like 5-minute episodes if I didn't just smash them together. So that's kind of just what I did. But here all we're doing is moving up to some levels. We're at the Goblin Outpost, as you can see. We're just moving up some story mode, just grinding them out with our 20 barbarians. Just pretty easy levels. There was a guy that I versed online actually, and it was actually kind of a cool design, but it was also really annoying, is when they have like their main stuff and their main base, and then on the very far corners of the map they have like the buildings that will give you the least amount of percentage, because each building gives you amount of percentage, and depending on how important or how big it is or whatever, it'll give you a bigger percentage. So they would just have those small percentage buildings in the corners, so my troops would have to run all the way back and forth, because they would try and prevent me from getting 3 stars. It was pretty cool, but as you can see, I'm upgrading my gold storages first, or my gold farms, or no, my mines, sorry, my gold mines. I'm gonna be upgrading my my like producers the most, like the elixir farm. Is it called elixir farm? Not really sure. I think elixir, like the elixir pump, I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna be upgrading those, and the elixir and the gold mines. Geesh, I cannot talk. Just so I can make the max amount of resources as possible from them, and then I'll upgrade my storages after that, so I can actually hold the stuff I'm making. And then after that, I'm going to I'm going to upgrade them as much as I can. Then I'm going to focus on like defenses and stuff, which is kind of weird, because like if you go resources first, this is actually when I jump cut, because I got back on a little bit later. So I got back on, I collected my resources, and my stuff was already upgraded, so I started upgrading my elixir pumps. Is it called elixir? I'm not really sure. I apologize if I'm butchering it. But I'm upgrading my pumps now. I just upgraded my gold mines, and now I'm going to upgrade my pumps. And I'm going to throw a few more barbarians in here so I can produce them a bit more, so that I can build up a bit of a farm. Because we do have a bit of a farm, army right now, so we're gonna go ahead and take out another fort in the story mode. Just like I said before, just easily grinding them out with our barbarians. I actually used to play a game kind of like this called Total Conquest, because I used to have like a Kindle. I think it was a Kindle. I used to have a Kindle a few years ago, so I used to play Total Conquest a lot, which I absolutely loved. And I was always so jealous of people that had this game, because I really wanted to play this game. I mean, and now I can. But when I actually could, because now, or not now, but like when I got my phone, I could finally play it, but I never did. So it's just, most times in life, I want something, and then I get what I need to do what I want, and then I just don't do it. It's just kind of how my life goes. But I don't believe I jump cut it anymore. I think that was the only kind of, yeah, because now I can do quite a lot with my base. Just make sure I can upgrade a few things. My pumps got upgraded. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my other buildings, like my gold farm, or my gold storage, because my gold storage did fill up really fast because my gold mines were obviously upgraded a bunch. So every time I would collect from them, I would just fill up my storage instantly. So that was definitely something I did need to fix. But this is kind of the fun part. Which is the fun part in any strategy game, is obviously building up your base, or building up your defenses. Because I feel like that's the most strategy that goes into a strategy game, is building your base, because you have to build your base like according to the best way to arrange your towers. So like the design I was kind of going for was to have my storage of my resources closer toward like the inside of my base, and then protect those with my towers, and then kind of have like the less useful buildings on the outside that didn't really have all my resources in them. So I was gonna have my storages the like closest into my main hall, and then I would have the farms and the pumps a little farther out, maybe still in range of my towers, and then my like buildings that don't really mean anything, as in like don't have resources in them, like way far out of range. Now I know if you're fighting me, or if someone was to battle me, they would easily be able to take they would be easily able to win the battle, because they would be able to destroy all the destroy all the buildings like on the outer edges. So they would be able to take my metals a lot. So I probably won't have that many metals from this base design, but I will have all my resources, because my resources will be in closest to my defenses. So it's kind of like a win-loss situation. Gosh, my apps keep popping up and it's really annoying. I'm probably gonna cut those out. I'm not really sure yet. It depends. But we don't have nearly enough walls for this. I thought we would. I don't know why I thought that, because you're never given enough walls in these strategy games. They give you like the bare minimum amount of resources off the beginning to kind of, I mean, for resources wise, they give you a bit more, but other than that, they just don't. That made no sense at all. Okay, so what I was trying to say is they give you a lot of resources and stuff to kind of get somewhere. I apologize if you guys just heard that burp. To kind of get somewhere off the start, but at the same time, you're just not given enough to protect those amount of resources. So like, because I could have battled someone online actually, and it said something along the lines of like, if you battle, then your protection thing will go off, so like every time you get battled, if the opponent beats you, then you get like this protection thing that goes up for a certain amount of hours, so that you can't just keep getting beaten over and over and over and over and over, and then all your resources be stolen. Because when you're attacked, there's only a certain amount of resources that pops up available for the opponent to take. So if that like protection thing didn't pop up, that's like 18 hours or something, after your fight, then people could just keep attacking you and keep taking your resources, and eventually you would run out of resources because it takes a portion of your resources every time. So that's kind of the main reason that is implemented into the game, which is pretty cool. Um, but basically all we did in this episode was kind of figure out where we were at, finishing the tutorial, and then working out, building kind of our main base, our starting base, I guess you could call it. We're running really low on elixir. I'm pretty sure elixir is like the next resource that you get at like Town Hall 8 or something, that you can buy like kings and queens and stuff. It's kind of crazy. You guys are probably already made it there, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But I don't know if that's elixir. I don't know what else it would be called though. I'll probably figure it out before the next episode. But I'm not really sure what that's called at all. The purple resource. Because I don't think it's elixir, because I'm pretty sure elixir is that really special resource that you get way later in the game. And I'm obviously nowhere near that yet. Because I remember that important resource, not like very important resource, is very important later in the game, because you can use it to buy like a lot of things.